Greetings, classic cinema and TV fans. Jason back with you once again, bringing you another Classic Cinema Plus. Today we're talking about an interesting film, a very interesting film actually. A film that is was kind of like suppressed, if you will, for many years. We're talking about a controversial film. We're talking about a film that has a subject matter that is really interesting. And we're talking about this film from VCI Entertainment and MVD Visual. We're talking about the trial of Lee Harvey Oswald today on Classic Cinema Plus. On November 22nd, 1963, the President of the United States at the time, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, one of the, what is considered one of the greatest presidents by many people, was assassinated. This really jarred the nation. He was so beloved by so many people. And to have this tragic event happen, it shook the nation to its core. It really did. It was like we as a nation, I mean, not me because I wasn't alive then, but I'm saying the nation just couldn't believe that this could actually happen. That a president could be assassinated, not in that day and age. Lincoln, that was a different story, but here this was something else, and it was a tragic one, and it was a very violent kind of a death too, and so it was really something. So Lee Harvey Oswald was the one that was accused of being the one, figured, hey, he's the one that did this, and before he could stand trial, he was shot and killed, and so he never stood trial. And so this was a very unique thing. This film here is very unique. This is not a documentary. Okay, this is not any kind of a documentary film about the assassination of John Fitzgerald Kennedy or about Lee Harvey Oswald or anything like that. This is an actual film. It's a courtroom drama. Okay, now there have been amazing courtroom dramas throughout cinema history. We can think of Inherit the Wind. You can think of 12 Angry Men. One of my favorites, actually. I love 12 Angry Men. There's so many different amazing courtroom dramas through the history of cinema. But this one was unique. This one, they brought in actors, not big name actors, and this is the thing that I think is so unique about this. They didn't get big name actors, and probably because of the budget, more or less. But I think it's better that they didn't have big name actors. They had more or less unknown actors playing this, because then it lends itself to more of a realistic type of film. It really does. It has that real realistic feel to it, to me. What they've done is they produced a film where basically you're brought into a courtroom and you are to witness. You're to be, if you will, a part of the jury. And I like that in a lot of ways. They actually speak to you like you're part of the jury. And you watch this film, this trial basically play out in a manner of a little over an hour and a half. And you see they bring forth the different evidence and the different things, and they talk about, okay, was Lee Harvey Oswald mentally stable? Let's go back. Let's look at what he went through in his life. Let's do this. And they play this out. And so you're really watching a courtroom drama play out right before your very eyes. It is a very unique film. And this is the interesting thing. This film was more or less kind of suppressed, as we said earlier on, for many years, and it's just so well done. You literally feel like a juror. When I watched this film, I felt like a juror sitting there watching this film and listening to the arguments and kind of seeing this play out. It was a very unique film. Very unique film. I as a big fan of history, because my dad, of course, history teacher and all that, and he kind of instilled the love of history into me, and I've kind of got my love for history. I kind of delve very far into ancient Egyptian history. That's my favorite, of course. But I love the historical accounts of America and the different nations as well. I crave the historical events. I think it's kind of cool to see those play out. And so I think this is really an interesting film. I love the fact that VCI Entertainment and MVD Visual have kind of rescued this film and said, we're going to let the world see this film and see this film for a 60th anniversary, if you will, which is kind of hard to believe that we've been 60 years since the assassination of President Kennedy and this whole thing that played out. And literally 60 years since this film was released, a year after the assassination, and so this is the 60th year anniversary of this film, actually, and to see it actually getting a DVD release and getting to live forever on physical media is really cool. Watching this on the Blu-ray player, because I always play these on Blu-ray player, so watching it on a Blu-ray player, it looks really awesome. The quality of this is presented in widescreen format, and the quality of this is really good. The black and white picture is real crisp and clean. I didn't see any digital artifacts or anything like that, any sort of damage to the print or anything. I was really impressed with how crisp and clean it looks. And it's just it's a beautiful copy of the film. It really is. Very something special to check out and to watch. If you really enjoy courtroom dramas, this is definitely something you're going to want to see. It is really well done. In addition to the film, The Trial of Lee Harvey Oswald, there's also a very special bonus feature. It's about a half an hour tribute video, if you will, produced entitled 1,000 Days, a tribute to John F. Kennedy. And it was narrated by Richard Basehart, and does a great job in that. His voice is just perfect for narration, right? It's really well done. The quality of this little maybe not as crisp and clean, but still very watchable and very good. I just think it's a great little release. We have done a full written review of this DVD. You can get a link below, or you can go to Classic Cinema Plus and check out the full written review of this. It is a really interesting film for the 60th anniversary of this film's release. If you're a fan of historical films and things like that, you're going to want to check this one out. It is pretty interesting, especially if you like those courtroom dramas. This one is definitely one to check out from MVD and from VCI Entertainment. The Trial of Lee Harvey Oswald. Definitely one to check out. I want to thank you for joining me today, just to check this out, and let me talk a little bit about that film, and let us know what you think of it. Are you a fan of this film? Have you ever seen this film? Are you planning to see this film? Is it something you'd like? Do you like the historical films? What's your favorite courtroom drama? Let us know. tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It is always nice to have you do that. So please do that if you would. And until we are with you next time with another Classic Cinema Plus, this is Jason reminding you that if you want to see a great film or a TV series, check out a classic. And we will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.